Hello, this is Spartan Commander, and this is the 14th Rome Total War Brotherhood battle that I've put onto YouTube. The team I'm in today consists of Brotherhood member TR, who has bought the Brutii Roman faction. Our other teammate is Brotherhood member Crimson Overlord, also known as Pain, and he has bought the Macedon faction. As you can see, great spearmen, great Cretan archers, and great companion cavalry there. And here's a close-up of the actual general. There's the general, and he's obviously in a cavalry unit there. You'll find that most Roman generals actually bring infantry generals, but some still do bring cavalry generals. Our other teammate is Heaven Speedstar 125, who's bought the Brutii Roman faction, and myself, Roman Commander, who has bought the Julii faction. So this is certainly a great team here, and with the other team members, who are all great 31k players, this should be a great battle. And here is the enemy team here, and this was SOA Eli the Lion, who has bought the SBQR faction. And here we are with Wolves Lionheart, who has also bought the SBQR faction. And here is Wolves King of All, known in this game as the Mighty King, who has bought Greek cities. And if you notice there, he's got, I think it's about 8 Cretan archers there, which is a heck of a lot of really good archers. And our other teammate is Wolves Skyon, who has also bought SBQR. So as you can see, with these great 31k players in this game, it should be a really great battle. At this stage of the battle, you can see that Brotherhood member Pain, with his Macedon army, is facing Wolves King of All's Greek cities armies there. So that should be a very interesting spear on spear battle there. Also, you can see that the archers on both teams now are having what we call the archer battle, and this is where obviously each team is trying to kill the other archers, and the team that wins that will have archers left over that they can then use to maybe shoot at enemy cavalry, or into the flanks and rears of their enemy troops. As you can see on our left here, Wolves Skyon is looking ready to attack my army there, and everybody is in position for what could be a great battle. Here you can see on our left flank, Wolves Skyon has done a left flanking action here, forcing me to turn inwards to actually face him. Over on our right flank, you can see that Wolves Lionheart there is attacking TR very aggressively there as well. So actually at the moment there's lots of action going on on both of our flanks at the moment. As you can see, Skyon's moved his cavalry out to our left. Now what I've done is I'm moving my army out to the left, and I'm moving my cavalry out to attack his in an aggressive counter move here to his aggressive attack. And as you can see, it's made him move his army back now, and I'm going to move my cavalry back before he charges his infantry and cavalry into my cavalry, and so I'll pull them back now. But that aggressive move that I've just done now has forced him back to basically his original position before he tried the flanking attack. Over on our right here, you can see that Wolves Lionheart has moved out even further to the right to try and outflank TR here. And as you can see, there's a lot of cavalry out on our right flank ready to attack as well. So there's a lot of aggression being shown all around the battlefield at the moment. But as you see in the centre between Macedon and Greek cities, there appears to be no fighting at the moment, and King of All is moving his Spartan units out to support his allies, but making sure he's not attacking the Macedon faction there as well. As you can see, there's a massive cavalry attack just gone in there on our right hand side, and we're sending in cavalry reinforcements there to counter-attack the big attack that they've just put in on us there. As you can see, they're being extremely aggressive there on our right flank, trying to break our right flank there, with big cavalry attack as well as infantry hitting us as well. So I just hope we'll be able to hold on the right. You can see there's some big cav hits going in there. Over on our left, you can see that Wolves Scion is starting to attack my army in a very aggressive manner, and with a hope probably to break in my army, and so that they would actually in effect break our left flank there as well. I'm hoping my infantry will be able to hold. With our right and our left under extreme pressure at the moment, I'm just hoping that both our flanks will be able to hold, because if we lose either of them, then the battle will be looking bad for us. As you can see here, I'm charging my cavalry. We're starting to charge my cavalry into the enemy infantry, and this has in turn made Scion charge his cavalry into my infantry there. But I'm hoping that with the good upgrades on my infantry, I should be able to hold on the left there.
Now we will see if his men can hold in the face of this calamity.
As you can see, the attack is extremely aggressive coming into me here, and as I say, I'm just hoping that I'll be able to hold, because the last thing we want to do is to lose our left flank with all the pressure we've got on our right at the moment as well. As you can see, Crimson Overlord has taken his Macedon companion cavalry out to our left with a view to smashing into their left flank if we get a chance. Plus, Crimson's bringing his Macedon spearmen over as well as an attack. Both TR and myself now are charging our cavalry straight in to Wolves Scion infantry through the back of my cavalry here, with a view to hoping to rout as many of their units as we can. Also, if you notice on the left,
now we will see if his
Crimson Overlord sending his companion cavalry in at the same time, so we're really hitting Scion's army here. Plus, if you notice just here on the right, you can see that Crim's Macedon spearmen are moving in on Scion's army as well. If you can see there, the King of All has brought some Greek city units, some Spartan units over to our round in our left flank there, hoping to come in behind us there. As you can see, some of the SPQR units have routed there, but actually several Macedon companion cavalry units have routed as well. So this left flank is in the balance at the moment, although I would think that Crimson Overlord's spearmen coming in should make a big difference. As you can see now, I'm charging my cavalry in, and I'm hoping this will be the final charge that would rout the SPQR infantry. As you can see, the smashing of the cavalry there is a massive hit, and plus they've already got they're already fighting my infantry, and with Crim's numbers coming in on their left as well, I would think that's why the SPQR infantry and most of the cavalry have now routed. And it looks like we've managed to secure our left flank. And even though that Wolves Scion was actually being the aggressor there, with great ally support, we've managed to counter his attack and actually have broken his army, and we have now secured our left flank. So that's pretty good for us. The game's looking pretty good for us at the moment. But knowing how tough the Greek city units are, and seeing how many Greek city Spartan units are left, this game is far from over at the moment, and it still could have a sting in the tail for us with so many of them left. Plus there's quite a large chunk of enemy SPQR infantry there as well. So this game is by no means over, and as I say, it could still have a nasty sting in the tail for us. As you can see, Crimson Overlord's moving his Macedon spearmen over there now to start to engage the enemy troops. And what I would much prefer at this stage is allow Macedon Royal Pikemen to actually take on the Spartan pikemen here in a holding action, where we can actually then use the great manoeuvrability of our infantry and get in behind the Spartans and attack them from behind. But let's just see how this unfolds. As you can see over on our right flank here, looking at it from the enemy's point of view, you can see that King of All is moving his Spartan units in to support his SPQR ally. Now if you notice, I'm going to charge my cavalry in here, but I don't want to go too far because I don't want to crash into Spartan spears. So both TR is hitting and my cavalry is hitting. What we want to do is rout the SPQR enemy troops, and if you notice, we've done that. I've stopped my cavalry and I'm now backing off before they go any further into the Spartan spears. So we've done what we wanted to. We've routed the SPQR units here, including their general. So any SPQR units will now, their morale will now be low, and there's a good chance that they might rout. Over on our left flank there, as you can see, Crimson's Macedon Spearmen are doing very well against the enemy SPQR units. I've actually thrown in some of my infantry units there attacking SPQR as well. Over on our right though, if you notice that the Greek cities formation have done very well, the Spartans are doing very well, and they're coming over here now with a view to running round the rear of our troops and attacking. That's a great move by King of All with his Spartans there, and that's just what he needed to do. Rather than go in behind his SPQR allies, if he's come round to our flank and would hopefully attack to the flank and rear there. That's a great move by but with the sheer numbers of Macedon Spearmen that are left, plus we've still got some cavalry and we've still got some Roman infantry left as well. This battle is still very much in the balance, and as I say, when you're fighting Spartan units, you can never say that the battle's over until the very end, because these Spartan units are so tough. As you can see there, they're fighting close up and fighting the Macedon there, Spearmen. As you see, I'm trying to get some infantry units round behind the Spartans now. If I can just get round behind them and then charge them from the rear, that would help us quite a lot. As you can see, Macedon's doing a great job of actually holding the Spartan Spearmen there where we actually move in. And as I say, the sheer number of the Macedon Spearmen that are left, plus the fire arrows that are being fired into the rear and side of the Spartan units, lowering their morale, as well, as really helping us. But as I say, at the moment, even though we have got the numbers, as I say, with these Spartan units, you never know.
His men will lose heart.
As you can see now, behind the Spartan units, I've got some infantry units there now. And what I'm going to do is charge in with a view to try and kill the Spartan's general. Because as you've seen in other games and this one as well, if you can actually rout the Spartan, the general of any army, their morale lowers, and usually they start to mass rout.
Our soldiers have gained victory today.
Now you can see the Spartan general is now, he's actually now been killed. So as I think it was just the Spartans that were left now, then I think that we've won the battle. I would just like to say, really great battle. Everyone in this game played really well, and it was a pleasure to be in. And this is Spartan Commander saying I hope you enjoyed the battle, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.